Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back. My name is Deandra if you are new here, and I am getting into my sunglasses collection, my luxury sunglasses collection. I don't really have much fashion ones, so it didn't really make sense to add it in, but if you guys want me to show you that, then fine. It took a while to kind of gather everything. I do have it mostly all in drawers, but some were hidden in some bags that I have been using. But all together, let me count, 17. Okay, hopefully I didn't double count, but I believe I have 17 pairs to show you. Now, before I'm going to show you the first one, which is a Kate Spade. It is really well loved. This was the first, am I saying this correctly? It's technically the second pair of sunglasses I got when I got my big girl job. The first one was a Tiffany's sunglasses that I got. However, I think the person was just trying to make a sale, because although it did look good on my face, it did not fit my face. It was too big for my face. It had too much room over my nose bridge, and I didn't know anything about it. I just knew I loved the sunglasses. I loved the peak of the Tiffany blue at the side, had a Tiffany blue case and everything. I gave that to my aunt because she has a wider or bigger face than I do, and it does fit her very well. So the one that I got after that made me retire that completely was these. Now it is in this beautiful case. It is well loved. It has all the scratches to show. I got this in I think probably 2016. Disclaimer, I did not clean any of these beforehand, so if they have any smudge marks and all that stuff, I am sorry. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. It does have the spade, right, for Kate Spade, and that's literally it. Okay, the tortoiseshell arm, I guess you would call it, and that's literally it. And this is what it looks like. Simple with the curly hair. It looks good as well. And this was the first one. After that definitely came RayBan. I'm going to try to keep an order, but there is no guarantees at this current moment. And these I loved. I did choose to have it in, actually, I don't know. I do like their casing because it doesn't take up a lot of room. So if you are in mini bags, I really like these casings a lot. They're sunglasses cases. And this is a blue gradient. These definitely need to have a little bit of a clean. I'm doing a little emergency clean. Okay, but yeah, these have a blue gradient. I think it's blue to like a brownish yellowish tinge, but yeah, and then it's gold rim. And these I loved, and I still do like a lot. I wear these, I don't know, from time to time I will pick them out. I think they look very nice on. Next was another RayBan, and these you've definitely seen before. These are a silver rimmed, and I think if memory serves me right, I think these are the only silver rimmed sunglasses I have, which I want to change because not all the time I like my metals to clash, especially the earrings with my sunglasses, because the earrings are really close to my face. I don't care about what's on my wrist, but yeah, the earrings I kind of mind at least. So sometimes I want a silver rimmed sunglasses, and this is the only option, and not all the time I want a blue, you know. But yes, I don't know the name of any of these. I love this. Like, I don't know, I've gotten a lot of compliments about this, by the way, and you just have to pair it right. Like, it's not gonna go with everything like this. I don't feel like it goes all the way. I feel like the other RayBans with the blue looks better, but if I was putting a punch, especially since I'm wearing these earrings rather, the pearl and silver, this would do. So yeah, it really depends on what you're going for, your coat, your bag, and everything all in between, and the vibe, right? Then I know for sure came Prada. This was my first Prada, and let me show you the case. It has been well loved. So many times, so many places, any and everywhere. Like, it's been very well loved, and I think I've shown this before. the sunglasses itself has been very well loved. Like, I'm missing one of the padding for the nose bridge. It's definitely, I feel like because it has like different layers of the frames, I have cleaned it so much, and probably not all the time so much, that some of the gunk has been pushed into the frame itself. Also, I felt like they glued on top of screwed in the frame, so the glue is getting old. If I can find these again, I'll buy them in a heartbeat because these look phenomenal on me. Okay, but I bought this in Miami when I was down there for, what was it, not spring break, it was after I was doing my master's. Yeah, I was doing my master's and I just finished the semester, and I had like a week or two before I go back into school, and I was like, I'm going away and I couldn't go out of the country, so that's what I did. I saw this in a Sunglass Hut. I am not a Sunglass Hut fan. I am more of a Solstice fan. Solstice to me has more inventory, but Sunglass Hut you can find everywhere. But yeah, I saw this in Sunglass Hut in the window, and I said, I need this one. I need this one. They had this one and a brown one, and I said, no, I need this one. So yeah, this is the Prada gray lens with gold. It does say Prada at the side here. Yeah, this has been very well loved, and I need to find it again. I think this is the most I've ever paid for a sunglasses. I think this was over $400. Yeah, I think the other one that comes next kind of comes close to it, or probably kind of on par, but yeah, this was over $400. Okay, and I said I didn't care. So yeah, if you guys know, I don't know the name of these. I don't know any of the name of all of my sunglasses, mainly because I bought them in store. If I bought them offline, then I would have. But yeah, I am the type of person, I prefer to see my sunglasses on me on person. So it's mostly an in-store purchase, not necessarily offline. But yeah, this came next. Okay, so next came Gucci. Now, I never had a Gucci purchase ever, and I do like their casing, their packaging. I like this blue velvet. It did have like a white box. I got rid of it because I have too many sunglasses in my sunglass drawer and I needed to free up space. But honestly, I've been always toggling back and forth if I wanted to sell this. Here's the cleansing cloth or napkin in there, mainly because I literally wore it once and I'm just like, I don't know if I like it. Like, I liked it in the store. Like, I shouldn't say that. I was iffy about it in the store, okay? I was like, I don't know. I felt like it was making me look like that person from Men in Black. I forgot his name. I think he was in Men in Black 3. I'll put a picture of. I feel like he makes me look like that. But I feel like if they just didn't have this gold bar here, I would be fine. And I think that's why I took it, because I loved everything else about the sunglasses. I just didn't like that gold bar. And I felt like depending on how the light hits you, you either see it or you don't. But I should have just left it there. But this was not cheap. We do have the Gucci sign right here, very minimal, which was fine. I don't really like big logos, but you could already tell it's Gucci by the Gucci colors from the frames, right? And this is what it's looking like. See, like here you don't see the gold bar that much, and it looks good to me. But when I go, yeah, you know. So it's like, it was like a catch-22. So like, tell me if you guys think I should sell this. I barely wear it. I should say this, since I worked for that first time somewhere, I think I got this in 2018 or so. Probably, yeah, definitely 2018. I have not worn it since. It is now 2005. No, you see what I'm saying? Like, I need to take a stock of what I have and kind of like do a purge if I'm not wearing this. But yeah, next came this Prada sunglasses. So as you can see, it's not as well loved, but it's definitely, if you can see, it has stains. Yeah, because It has been worn, okay? And because it's white, a lot of things just attracted dirt and all that stuff. It is a really big box. I just personally did not want the black one again because those were the two choices I had, this or the black one. And I was just like, I've had that one. I want something different, right? For what I have, it is huge. It does say Prada inside, and I think it's a felt material in the inside. And the cleansing cloth is at the bottom. So I accidentally left these at the hair salon when I was getting my hair done for this, and I was like, oh my god, I hope no one stole it. I hope it's still there. And thankfully I got it back. But as you can see, it is a regular black frame glasses. It is dirty. I am so sorry, so sorry. I did emergency clean, but yeah, it is a typical black frame with a, I would say, a brownish blackish gradient. It does say Prada in the corner up here. It does say Prada at the sides as well. I really should have cleaned my sunglasses before coming on here. I apologize profusely. This, I felt like it's a hit or miss. Like, it sometimes looks good and it sometimes doesn't. But I feel like a cat eye, I can never go wrong with a cat eye on me, and that's why I took it. And I just really was desperate for a black frame. Because sometimes you just want a simple look, you don't want any flamboyance, and I felt like I always had a gold frame, some metal frame, and I just wanted something that didn't have that and just simple. How I thought about it is, if I had to go to a funeral, as morbid as it may be, if I had to go to a funeral, what would I put on? And the only thing I could put on, to me, was my gray Prada sunglasses, which you already know is all over in shambles. And I was just like, I need something black. I want something black. And that's why I got these. It does do the job. It's decent. However, as you guys know, the Lorvae ones, which are going to be coming later, hits every single time, and it's much better. Next came Burberry. I do like their packaging, or at least their glasses case. It was different, you know. It's kind of similar to the RayBan. This will be coming next, so I'm okay to show it to you. But yeah, for my RayBan, I always wanted different color sunglasses cases, mainly because I can remember which one it is, and also I want different colors. I feel like it's boring when you have the same thing over and over again. So this one, I feel like only looks good when I have sleek hair, like braids or something like that. This is a gold with a green gradient. It is a boxy shape, almost slightly cat eye as well. It has the Burberry colors at the side, and I don't think it says Burberry anywhere. Actually, it does say Burberry up at the top here. I don't know if you're gonna see that. I don't wear this often because I feel like it's a hit or miss depending on the hairstyle that I have on, and also, you know, clothing wise and so forth. But it is a neutral color. Like, if I needed to, or like I was wearing this outside, I could wear it with this, just with, I would change out my earrings. I'll change it to like a gold or something like that. One thing I would say why I got this is because I was trying for the life of me to get RayBan aviators, the typical style with the gold rim and the olive greenish lens. No matter which ones I got, it just did not fit me. It just didn't look right. It wasn't suiting my face. And for some reason, when I was in the store this time, I think this was Sunglass Hut, this was just speaking to me. Let's see if it speaks to me today. So this is what it looks like. I feel like at certain angles, it kind of looks a bit weird. I was trying something different, I'm not going to lie, because as you guys know, I'm not big with big frames or big sunglasses. I kind of like them more smaller and cat eye-ish or round, if you guys haven't noticed the trend. But it works depending, like it works depending. But yeah, I felt like this was giving me more, was suiting my face more, and at times, I'm not going to lie, I kind of go back and forth of if I want to sell these as well. Mainly because I think I've worn them a lot more than the Gucci ones for sure, but it was just consistent in like a few months of the year that I bought it, and then after that I forgot about it. Like, I don't really reach for it at all. So yeah, and these were not cheap either. I mean, none of these are cheap really, but like, you know, there's some that's a little bit more than others, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't do these sooner. This are my Versace. Okay, I got this during the pandemic. I'm trying to remember which one I got first. If I got this one or the RayBan first. I think I got the RayBan first, but it's okay. I'll show this to you since I already have it out. I got this during the pandemic. Now, this was when, what was this? This was, I remember. This was the time when, Connecticut and Jersey opened up a bit earlier than New York did. And since I drive, I said, listen, me and my friend, we was like, let's go to Connecticut. So, and I was always commuting back and forth to Connecticut for work anyway at that time. So this was nothing new to me. So we went to Connecticut, we went to the mall, we went and got our feet done because everything was closed here. So we went straight to the nail salon. We found something online, we looked for good reviews. It's like, yes, we're getting our feet done, we're getting our nails done, and we're going to eat, we're going to go out to eat, we're going to do all the things we can't do right now. Okay, and we went shopping and I saw this sunglasses in a sunglass hut. I love these. I think I've noticed I really like a gray lens with gold, even a gray frame with gold. That just looks so majestic on me, for me, and it is a good neutral, but also with a good pizzazz at the same time. And also, it doesn't really matter all too much what kind of earrings or jewelry I wear, because I got a little bit of both. I can do the silver, I can do the gold, because it is gray and gold. So these, you see, this is what I'm talking about. I can do the silver, I can do the gold, because it's all up in there. And I love this round shape. This is Versace. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is one of my favorite. Like this, if I had to go do a top 3, this is going to be one of the top of the 3, because I gravitate to this all the time. One thing I would say why I had to stop wearing these is because of the Versace's. As you can see, I lost a lot of lions. I lost all of them here, and I have like 3 remaining on this side. I'm pretty sure we all know that the metal here is not real gold and all that stuff is silver tone. This is the only sunglasses that I have that gives me a reaction. And how I know it's a reaction, because I have a circle right there and it gets a rash every single time. Not all the time, but I should say if I wear consistently enough, yes, it does. So I literally have to give myself breaks from this because I love it so much. I have to give myself breaks because it will give me a rash after time after time. And I haven't checked whether it's more in the winter time or more in the summertime or something like that. I have not checked it in terms of that. But I just give myself breaks so I don't develop a rash. And literally after stop wearing it for like a day or 2, the rash goes away. Okay, so I know it is me having a reaction to the metal of the sunglasses. But when I tell you, I'm sorry, the heat just got up. But when I tell you, I love these pairs of sunglasses. It is so pretty. Regular black box, or case rather. I have misplaced the napkin for this one, but I don't care because I'm not selling it. And I have so many, I can, you know, use others to clean it, you know. But yes, this Versace is good. Next is RayBan. I just realized I missed a whole one. As I said, I was going to try to do it to the best of my ability in order. It's not in order. Okay. This is another RayBan in this black case here, and this was kind of inspired from the Burberry one. This one, they did say you can kind of mold it to your face. As you can see, it's a lot flexible. I try not to do that because it scares the heck out of me. But the essay and Sunglass Hut, because this was a Sunglass Hut purchase, was demonstrating how you can curve it to your face and blah blah blah. Don't care. And this is a typical, I just wanted something simple, brown gold frame, but you know, kind of similar to the Burberry one, but just not with a olive green lens. And this one I've never worn, and this is another one which I think about selling, but I'm just like, I don't know, like there may come a time when I want this. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's a square shape. It doesn't suit me all that much, but it does. It's really weird, and it does have a gradient, which I do like. So you guys let me know, tell me what you think, because I don't know, I feel like it works and it doesn't at the same time. and I just can't make up my mind on this one. I can't believe I missed this one because this was almost around the time when I got the Kate Spade one. Okay, this is by Guess, and I got this in Solstice. As you can see, very well loved. I love this stinking purchase. So yeah, this was bought in somewhere in 2016, 2017 as well. I had a problem back then where I had to buy multiple sunglasses at once, and it did not help that they will do buy one get one half off or something like that. And I'm like, I might as well, you know. And you may be saying like, why did you buy a Guess sunglasses in Solstice or a luxury sunglass store? As I said, my channel is called Fashion Without Limitations. I am not going to limit myself to any sector of fashion for anything. Once I like it and I feel like it's worth my money, and this has definitely been worth my money because I've had it for several years. I actually wore it to Fête and I got some green paint in there. I see a little bit of remnants in there, but when I tell you that has been put through the ringer and it has been of good quality, no tarnishing, no nothing, yes, I will wholeheartedly buy from Guess again. It does have the Guess logo at the side. That's literally it. On the arms, there's no other logo. Oh, it does say Guess at the top here. When I tell you this is almost like the silver rimmed RayBans with the blue. This is what that is, but just with the tortoiseshell brown. I love these so much. This will be also in the top 3 as well. Okay, definitely in the top 3. And as you can tell, I kind of like more subdued things that kind of just fit my face very well. Even though this is a gold frame, I would wear these pearl earrings with it. Why is that? Is because it looks like a neutral. The brown on brown on brown, it just looks, it melts into my skin and it looks like a neutral to me. It doesn't really clash all together. All right, next I'm going to talk to you about Aspinal of London. When I first got this, I was like, oh my gosh, I love the packaging. It's very regal. They did do a lot. So I'm going to say how it has wear and tear throughout the years. I got this in, I think 2022. Yeah, 2022. I feel like it's okay. Like, it's definitely not my worst wear and tear for sure, but I don't feel all the way that much anymore. The little tassels at the end do feel really nice. I do like that, and I mean, it is what it is. Now these, I don't remember, I did buy this offline and I was shocked that it kind of worked for me, and I have worn this recently this year as well. So from time to time I do pick it out, but to say it is my favorite black rimmed sunglasses, no. I definitely kind of, in a way, I feel like the Prada black rimmed and this one is kind of on the same length. Is really depending on what I want. Do I want a more slender, more exaggerated cat eye, or do I want a little bit more of a face shield, if that makes any sense? So yeah, these were my 2 black rimmed sunglasses for the longest. This definitely gives cool girl aesthetic for sure. It does have the A for Aspinal. As I said, if I want a more exaggerated cat eye look, I pick these out and it serves every single time. Next is this Versace sunglasses. This is another one that I keep the box for. That other Versace and this one I do as well, mainly because it's like the same thing. It's like a more substantial box. I'm trying for this video not to be too long, but I feel like it is. This one, I kept the cleansing cloth and napkin in there, and it does have the felt. Is that gold? No, I think it's just, it looks like gold, but it's not, but it looks really cute. And this one, does not have the lions on it. It has the new motif, the Greek pattern. I don't remember what they call that, but I think it is the Greek pattern. I personally don't really like the Greek pattern on the sunglasses. I prefer the lion head. I hope that's what they call it, the lion head or something. I don't know, but I prefer that instead. And I was really tempted not to get it because of this, but I'm sorry, this looks so scrumptious on me that I was just like, I don't care. Unless you really look hard. Well, I shouldn't say look hard because you could just see it right away. I don't care. That's the moral of the story. I don't care. And these are the red. dark red. I've worn this in winter, I've worn this in summer. I've yet to wear it in the other seasons yet, but listen, you never know. It's bound to happen. Now with this sunglasses, because it is gold at the side, but the frame of here does not show any gold whatsoever, I have worn silver or a pearl or something like that with it, even though the side of it is gold, mainly because up front you don't see it, right? So that's how I kind of get away with it. But really and truly, even at the side, it doesn't really look all that bad, right? Next came these Poochie ones. Okay, I got this off of Gilt because I realized you can get things for pretty good value off of Gilt, and these are another cat eye because I feel like I can never go wrong with a cat eye. This says Emilio Pucci. Hopefully it's coming up. This is an interesting color. I wanted something because I kind of like that translucent frame, and I was trying to get something that would look like a nude but also kind of like a color, and also, you know, a little bit more with a little, I don't know, with a little edge to it, you know. And perhaps I succeeded. I've worn it a handful of times. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this yet, but I think I got this for $40, and I was like, that price, you cannot beat that price, and so I keep it. Okay, I feel like it does look good on me, but I have to pair it right with the right outfit, with everything. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could wear it with this, but like, it's just not hitting all the way. So yeah, this is the Emilio Pucci ones. This one was a bit interesting because it did not come with like a actual hard case. This is the case, this little pouch thing, which I actually really grew to like. I used it a lot in the summer when I was using like my minier bags, where the hard cases were a bit more restrictive. This is the cleansing cloth that it came in. And yeah, this was a heaven sent at times, you know, because it does have padding, although it is a drawstring. Okay, now we're getting to the Lorvae. Now, I did want to wait until the Lorvae. I do have one more item coming from them. I wanted to wait until that came, but honestly, I noticed after 2 or 3 orders with them, they take a while, and I really wanted to show you my sunglass collection, so I'll show that to you later date. It's fine. As you guys know, this was not the first, but Jesus, I think this one was the first. Let me see. So yeah, these were the first sunglasses, and I've actually been using these sleeves as well in some of my bags when I don't want to do a hard case. And this is Latte. Okay, and this is Latte. I'm gonna swim through the Lorvae ones because these are the most recent, so you guys have seen this on my channel and you guys kind of know what this looks like on me. Okay, I have worn these a bit last year, and I got them last year as well, so it's a good thing that I know it kind of works in my collection. Okay, next came the Bossed. I need to stop saying Boost because apparently that's not its name. And oh my god, this summer, this is not just a summer sunglasses, but when I tell you I'm going to love it down, I'm going to love it all the way down. Even if I was wearing something like this and I wanted to kind of spice it up, okay, this lime green, yes, it works. Okay, when I tell you Lorvae has just awakened something in my soul, it has, and I'm here for it because guess what? It took me forever to try it out, and I wanted to shout out to my little sister Nia, because if she did not have it, I would have been missing out on this in my life. You know what I mean? Like, because I need to see sunglasses in person, you know? And she had so many different styles that I just never tried before, and it was so new to me that I was just like so scared to try it and buy it if I wasn't seeing it in person. So shout out to my little sister Nia for having it, because if she did not, I would have not had this in my collection. Next came, of course, you know, this. This is Petty. Just gave you all the looks, you know, going fast here. As you guys know, I've been loving this, and I'm still loving this. This is probably like the 2nd or 3rd week in, every single day. I don't care. This is on my face. This is the, why am I forgetting? Cry About It. This is the cry about it. I imagine she's saying like you're going to a funeral and this is what you do to cover up your face to make sure, but you look cute at the same time. Yes, I'm here for it. All right, last and not least, this is the last one. Unbothered denim. I know I'm gonna beat this up in the summertime as well. This is going to be my jam as well. This and the red one. Okay, this, as I said, this awakens like a nerdy version of myself, nerdy cool girl version of myself, and I'm here for it. I have a feeling though, with the curly hair, this is gonna look atrocious. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have my hair slicked back into one or something with a nice, you know, earring. But if my hair is not in braids, and I don't do this often, I'm always a curly girl hair, I'm a wash and girl or a twist out girly. So this is gonna look atrocious with curly hair. I'll let you guys know how that works out, but yes, this is unbothered denim. Alrighty guys, this is the end of the sunglasses video. I'm up to 40 minutes. Hopefully I can condense that down to something, because hello, yeah, this is all the sunglasses I have in my collection. And as you guys know, I have Stunna that's coming up, and I also have another brand on my radar. It's a black owned brand, but I kind of have like 6 on my radar. I haven't bought anything, okay, but I'm just saying I got it on my radar. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. Tell me what you guys think about my collection. Tell me if you guys want me to do my fashion collection. I think I have like about probably max 5 or 6. And yeah, if you guys want me to do an in-depth review of any of these sunglasses, let me know. I will definitely do so. Before I got into bags, it was sunglasses, and it's just accumulated over the years, and I think it's a healthy somewhat accumulation. There was a time point where I had a little problem, but it has dwindled down. But yeah, this is what I have in my collection to show you. So yes, when I said I feel like I should not get another red sunglasses, because I was talking about the red unbothered to the denim that I just showed you, that is what I was talking about, because I already have 2, you know, the Versace red and the Lorvae red. But we shall see what I do. Okay, and I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, and have a good one. Bye.